Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy, and a band called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost, been around for a very long time. I can remember when I was much younger, going into Manchester, near where I live, to a special record shop called Power Cuts. And it was underground in Manchester, and it was all vinyl because CD hadn't been invented at this point. And I bought a Paradise Lost album called Icon, and I think I'd seen on some TV show. There's a TV show that used to be on at some silly hour in the morning called Noisy Mothers, of all things. I remember seeing on this TV show this song called True Belief, and True Belief just had an effect on me. I can't explain it, but you know when a song, you just kind of can't stop thinking about it, and you can't get it out of your head, and you go and shake people and say, listen to this. So I bought the album Icon, and it was a game changer for me. I think it changed my perception of music, or a certain part of the genre, if you like. So I can't sort of overstate how big an event that was for me. Of course, I didn't know that at the time. At the time, you just go, "Oh, this is really good." But over time, you come to realise it's had an effect on you. And then Paradise Lost started changing their style over the years, and they went very commercial, shall we say. And then in later years, they've come back again to how they were originally. Now, this song, Beneath Broken Earth, I've done a lot of talking already, when I even started the video. This song, Beneath Broken Earth, I have heard, because admittedly, when they came back to doing the old stuff, I haven't really latched back onto them. So I've heard it, but not really latched back on. I don't know why. And I think it's just, there's just so much stuff in my life musically that there's not room for everyone. So all the music genres and people are having to elbow each other aside. So this has the tonality, if I remember rightly, of what they used to do originally. But we'll give it a listen, and then hopefully it will refresh my memory and I'll be able to explain what I mean. This is not going to be for everyone. I'll warn you now. How heavy is that? The music's so heavy, it's making just the sound coming in is making my ears feel heavy. I'll have neck strain by the end of this. It's the kind of music that falls out of speakers and crawls across the floor towards you. It's heavy as a heavy thing. Which is like a Devin quote, but never mind. Now, I appreciate a lot of people won't like that. They'll just find it depressing. Or even some people might say it's boring. And that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. If they weren't, I wouldn't be doing this channel. But I tell you what, it's completely unpretentious. There are far more easy to swallow, more commercial offerings that they could have put out, but instead they put out a song that will literally turn off a whole large percentage of people that might otherwise have, gone, ooh, yeah. Because I mean, obviously I have no idea what's going on in their heads, but if you listen to the stuff from a couple of years ago, I say a couple of years, 10 years ago, it's completely different. I mean, it's completely, you could literally dance to some of it. It's just, and then you go back 20 years or however long, no, probably even longer thinking about it, and you're back to stuff that, again, it becomes niche. So their career has gone either like that or like that, depending on how you look at it. I much prefer them now. I much prefer this. They've got the same guitar sounds that they used to have, the same sort of chord progressions that they used to have. And I've been a little unfair to you because that's particularly funeral dirgy. It's real doom-laden heaviness and slow and everything that makes it a sort of a funeral kind of sound. Whereas not all songs are like that, But then I don't think I'm going to change anybody's mind with this video. I don't think anyone's going to suddenly... People aren't going to suddenly like it that don't already like that kind of thing. Because it's not... It's like the argument This is going to be a long video of me talking a lot, isn't it? But it's like the argument I have if you go and watch my video on how to get somebody into metal. This is not the kind of music you listen to on a whim. It's not the kind of music you listen to when you're just getting into metal, or you like rock music and you think, oh, I'll try something. Oh, I'll listen to Beneath Broken Earth by Paradise Lost, because you're not going to be able to connect with that. You're not going to understand it, and that's not a word I really want to use, but it's the easiest one that comes to mind. That's all about a feeling, getting across one feeling, and I think it's brilliant, which you can probably tell by everything I've said in the last, 4 hours I've been talking. So I hope you enjoyed it, but I suspect that a lot of people did not. And I suspect that the people that did like it either already like Paradise Lost or like that kind of super heavy, slow, soul-crushing bleakness. Yeah, let me know. I bet there are a lot of Paradise Lost fans out there, so if any of them see this, I'm sure they'll be Paradise Lost are the best. If you've got any interest in them at all, check out some of their other stuff, because it is not all like that. It is not all flat and heavy and slow. I just happen to have picked something particularly funeral dirgy, which is not a word. Okay, thanks a lot. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. All of the other things that people do on YouTube. See you soon. Bye bye.